Natalie Lynch is a credentialed investigator and licensed attorney, not a vlogger.
What do you do if your investigative plan isn't working? So maybe you interviewed your reporting party, you came up with a lineup of the people you want to interview next, and those people don't know anything. It's not working. Assuming you're billing your client by the hour, you should cut your losses and acknowledge that the most obvious path isn't the right one. The other thing about that, though, is that you write about what you did in your report. So we talked to this person and this person and this person, maybe make a comment about why that person's input isn't presented in the investigation, namely that they didn't have the information we needed, which is why we stopped interviewing those people. But the organic nature of you pursuing a path and then redirecting to a smarter path is part of what shows your lack of bias as an investigator and your neutrality as an investigator. Because if you already knew the conclusion, you would just drive right there, right? But by the very nature of you having to step back and punt and say, you know what, actually, I don't need to interview these other 3 people. It turns out I need to interview these people over here. The very organic and movable nature of that decision and that path are part of what proves up that the investigation was neutral and unbiased in the first place.
Mom, you have to tell people to like and subscribe.